Benny and the Big Bridge. On the edge of a big, wide river, there lived a clever beaver named Benny. Benny was known for his bright ideas and love of building things. One sunny morning, Benny noticed his forest friends gathered by the riverbank, looking worried. The animals were trying to figure out how to cross the river. The water was too deep to walk through, and the current was too strong to swim across. Benny's friend, Bella the bunny, sighed. If only we could get to the other side. The grass there looks so tasty. Benny scratched his head with his little paw. Don't worry, friends, he said. We just need to build a bridge. If we work together, we can do it. The animals looked at each other. A bridge? Could they really build one? Benny quickly found a stick and started drawing in the dirt. Here's my plan, he said. We'll need logs, vines, and stones. Everyone has a special skill, and together we can make it happen. The animals nodded, feeling excited. First, Benny asked the strong animals, like Max the moose and Ella the bear, to help gather logs. We'll need big, sturdy ones, Benny explained. Max and Ella went into the forest and started pushing fallen trees toward the river. Next, Benny turned to the squirrels and bunnies. We'll need vines to tie the logs together, he said. The squirrels climbed high into the trees, pulling down long, strong vines. The bunnies gathered them into neat piles. The birds joined in too. We can help carry small sticks, chirped Robin the robin. They flew back and forth, bringing twigs and branches to the riverbank. Benny smiled. Great job, everyone. Keep it up. As the materials piled up, Benny began showing the animals how to put the bridge together. First, we'll lay the logs across the water, he said. Then, we'll tie them with vines to make them strong. The animals listened carefully. Max and Ella pushed the first big log into the water. It floated across the river, with Benny guiding it into place. Hold it steady, Benny called. The squirrels quickly tied the log to a tree on the riverbank using the vines. One by one, the animals added more logs. The birds helped place smaller sticks between the big logs to make the bridge flat. Benny showed them how to weave the vines tightly, like tying a big shoe. As the bridge started to take shape, the animals cheered. It's working, shouted Bella. Benny grinned. We're not done yet, but we're getting there. He reminded everyone to keep working together. The otters joined in next. We can swim under the bridge to check if everything is strong, said Ollie the otter. They dived into the water, making sure the logs were secure. This log needs more vines, Ollie called, and the squirrels quickly added more. The foxes brought stones from the riverbank. These will help keep the bridge steady, said Fiona the fox. They placed the stones at the edges of the bridge to hold it in place. By the end of the day, the bridge was almost finished. The sun began to set, painting the sky orange and pink. Benny looked at the animals and said, One more log, and we're done. Max and Ella pushed the final log into place. The squirrels tied it tightly, and the birds added the last twigs. Benny stepped onto the bridge carefully. It didn't wobble or shake. It's ready, he announced. The animals cheered loudly. We did it, shouted Bella. Everyone lined up to cross the bridge. Benny led the way, showing them how to walk carefully in single file. As they reached the other side, the animals laughed and danced. "The grass here is so green," said Bella, hopping happily. "Thank you, Benny, for your clever idea." Benny smiled and said, "It wasn't just my idea. We all worked together. That's what made it possible." The animals agreed, feeling proud of what they had built as a team. From that day on, the bridge became a special place in the forest. The animals used it to visit each other, share food, and play together. It reminded them of the power of teamwork. Benny often sat by the bridge, watching his friends cross it. He felt happy, knowing that his idea had brought the animals closer together. "When we work together," Benny said, "we can do anything." And so, the clever beaver and his forest friends lived happily by the river, always ready to help each other whenever a new challenge came their way.